Muy buenas tardes. Brass Knuckle Orcs here, recording the first inaugural BFZ draft for the channel. Just doing a Swiss queue.
The first one that we've done together.
The first, yes. First collaborative draft, I should say. And the pack is a pretty average pack. Noyandar is a bomb, but you definitely need the instant and sorcery spells to get him going. But the payback, or the payoff rather, is huge with him. Stasis Snare, another strong contender. Benthic Infiltrator, always strong in most decks. I don't know, but the payback on Noyandar is so high, I'd say that's the first pick. Would you agree?
Yeah, we won't get married to it, but we'll see if the Awaken deck is open. There's a nice payoff right there.
Yeah, I found that as a general rule, you should not pick gold cards, but you get paid off by taking that risk more often than not in BFC, and Tide Collar definitely fits the bill, so hopefully we'll get some good Awaken cards and synergize the heck out of this thing.
Hopefully Smite the Monstrous will wheel, and we can stay in blue-white, but
I've decided that the uncommons are the very best signposts to use to guide your draft in this format.
9 again to start up. Alright, so yeah.
not much in this pack. Complete Disregard's probably the best card. Spell Shrivel's more on color. Spell Shrivel I found to actually be quite impressive in almost any build, whether you want to go control or not. It's just great as a 3-drop.
Plus it's good as Noyandar.
Yeah.
So
I guess Spell Shrivel.
Yeah.
As long as
Complete Disregard is the most powerful. But this one's on color.
They're both 3-drops.
What do you think? Spell Shrivel?
Yeah, I'd say the Shrivel stay on blue.
Okay. All right. Well, Encircling Fissure.
That's a great payoff for Noyan.
And Halimar Tide Collar. You can fog twice in a row and awaken twice, and the awaken cost. A lot of times with the awaken spells, the awaken cost is a little prohibitive, but this one's only 5, so it's definitely not terrible.
Well, you only get a 2/2, but looks like white and blue are still reasonably open, I think.
We got Oracle of Dust, which...
So if we're doing Encircling Fissure, then the game plan's probably to go to the long game.
The Awaken deck, so...
So yeah, just...
That's the pick?
Yeah, Encircling Fissure, it's...
Alright. Beast Collar Savant. That one's... not terrible, but not on color.
I don't know, I think maybe the pick's Incubator, just because...
Incubator Drone.
You get 2 creatures for 1 card, and you can ramp.
And you can jump.
It's not as good as the Sky Spawner, but...
Green's pretty open. That's kind of crazy.
Well, green, everyone still hates green.
Yeah.
I don't think Gnarlid and Savant are compelling enough to jump into green, unless we...
I don't know. Sometimes you can just get in like 6 damage with Gnarlid, which for a 2-drop is ridiculous. But...
Yeah, the Landfall deck could very well be open if we have Thicket, Valakut, and Savant. I'd say go for the drone just to stay on color, but...
You've got Switch Envoy. Angelic Gift replaces itself.
I mean, the strongest card is, I guess...
Demon's Grasp. Do we just want to hate that?
Or take the Beastmaster in case green is super crazy open. Because Demon's Grasp has been, I think, pretty underwhelming for most limited players in this format.
Yeah.
At 5.
That's a 6-drop, so we could splash it. I mean, it's never terrible to have a fatty. Sideboard the Beastmaster.
Pumps the team. Yeah,
Let's see here.
Well, yeah, no one likes Defiant Bloodlord either. That's one of the poopy rares for most players.
7-drop that doesn't do much.
If you can set up the combo, it's sweet. But I think Yeah, Reproach.
His Reproach, probably.
We don't have any removal here. Otherwise, I think the second pick probably be Kozilek's Channeler.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking.
Hoping.
Between the two.
But Gideon's Reproach is so nice to just have cheap early removal.
Yeah.
The Channeler... We're not trying to ramp in anything huge here.
Not yet, but sometimes it's nice to have, like, one or two just Eldrazi common fatties just as a curve topper.
But... Oh, yeah. No, the 4/4 in this format's so much better than the 3/3 in most circumstances. Well, this makes it look like the white-black allies decks.
I was going to say, we've seen a whole bunch of healers.
Open,
This is only pack one.
Yeah, I'd say the Castigators, or the Glider.
I think I'd rather have the Castigator, just because if you need to trade with something that's aggressive, you can train with a Snapping Gnarlid or something like that. So, you think that, or you think the Shadow Glider?
3-drop spots filling up, so I guess the Castigator. Yeah. Have not seen many Awaken spells, which is
it's true.
of concern. I don't know if we're fighting someone else to draft that, but I think the Griffin's the
Courier Griffin,
take care.
That or Tandem Tack. If this was Awaken, then I'd probably go for it. But
pretty late Night Watch. I'd say no one else is really drafting.
Yeah, the Black-White Ally seems really open.
Courier
Griffin.
I guess.
We do another one of those.
Yeah, I guess the Griffin. Yeah.
Gain life. Go for the late game.
Lookouts good. Late game, more than early game, to be able to pump your team.
Be a good mana sink. So, what the?
Yeah, so take the lookout.
Sandstone Bridge or Scour.
I'd say Scour for the side.
Just in case they have something hard to deal with.
Still removal light.
Treat to Valakut. I hate that. And Angelic Gift, that's not terrible late. Angelic Gift on a core Castigator can do lots of damage. I don't know if we'll play it, but... someone took my full art? Lighted Step.
Yeah,
that one we might actually end up playing.
Yeah, if we're going to do go for the long game.
The long game, got a bunch of creatures.
Well... well, we're not super married to blue, let's be honest.
Plus, I mean, it's only one red, so it's easily splashable.
Yeah, easily splashable. We've got Chasm Guide, which is a slightly above average ally. Coastal Discovery is...
I mean, we're not really giving up anything in blue except for the Coastal Discovery, which goes really well with Noyan Dar. But I think Dragon Master Outcast, especially in the slower format, is just...
Yeah, he's just... bananas,
crazy. So, and like I say, I think splashing shouldn't be too hard. All we have to do is take an Evolving Wilds or two, and so
another Beastmaster, another Demon's Graph. Yeah, we got
another healer. We could have had a good old 5 Colostria healer deck.
Yeah, but even 5 isn't enough unless you have all the other parts. You know, like you really Black-White Allies. You really have to have all the bits and pieces and be well-rounded. It just, that's some pretty good payoff for White Awaken, I'd say.
Yeah, Planar Outburst on 5, play Dragon Master Outcast turn 6.
And we've got Clutch Occurrence and Eldrazi Spice Spawner, which would be awesome. So hopefully one of those will wheel.
That or the Evolving Wilds.
Emissary. I mean, if the Emissary wheels, we'll know for sure that that deck is open, but...
So what do you think? Planar Outburst?
Outburst for value and synergy for sure.
Yeah.
It's just so strong.
And plus, if we can get a couple things out. Renewal? Are we getting too high on our curve, or?
Angel Renewal's the strongest card here by far. It's always nice to gain that life if you're going long game. Sentinel's nice. I don't think this is really an inspired charge deck. I'd say Angel Renewal.
Long game, Fire Mantle Age. Probably not.
Sky Spawner, probably the Sky Spawner, I'd say.
Yeah, well, it's between that and Titan Coils.
But we still do not have much removal, but...
Yeah, I think the Sky Spawner.
Sky Spawner is just always, consistently strong. Helps you ramp. Well, there you go. This is a good sign that Blue is the good color to be in.
2 Sky
To have
Spawners.
a Horribly Awry and a Sky Spawner.
I'm not a big fan of Horribly Awry. I played it a couple times.
Oh, it's
just so narrow, I think.
Oh, but it's, I mean, if you're looking for tempo, it's such a good way to disrupt as a 2-drop.
In early game, though, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, but then, think about it. Play that turn 2, ramp into a Sky Spawner.
Yeah.
Or turn 3, get guys on the board.
Do we want the other Sky Spawner, or do we want an Evolving Wild so we can...
Oh, Sky Spawner so strong. What, to get the fixing for the
Outcast and...
we should be able to get another one, I think.
Serene Steward. We don't really have any ways to gain
life, nobody is in the Black-White Allies deck. I guess another Spell Shrivel.
Night Watch.
Since we already have pretty high curve with Wave Wing. Again, I've kind of learned you never can have too many.
Jeez.
Well,
Did you work on this late?
We can hate the War Collar or the Rush of Ice for the Awaken ability. For Noyan and for Tide Collar.
Yeah.
Rush of Ice, not as good as Clutch, but Rush of Ice.
It still gets the job done. It gets creatures out.
I mean, it's only basically not super effective when you're playing against tokens, which rarely happens in this limited format. I use it. I've rarely been disappointed by it.
Nice.
Well, another Spell Shrivel.
Here.
Brilliant Spectrum. Very mediocre.
To me, it's between either the Spell Shrivel or the Wave Wing Elemental. I mean, Wave Wing Elemental can just be a total wing con.
Yeah, I mean, we already have so many of 3-drop, I guess, Wave Wing. But problem is, if you go way late game, you're not getting those lands down, and he just sucks.
Not every time.
He just sucks to play.
He still swings into a Ghostly Sentinel. So.
Yeah, okay, well.
Not that we're hurting for
I kind of feel like we'll get another one, but again, Spell Shrivel's just...
Cloud Manta,
yeah. Well, we don't have much in the 4-drop.
It's either that or like Skyline Cascade. But I think give me a choice between a creature and a land that doesn't fix. I think I'll take the creature pretty much every time.
There's the Evolve. Wow.
Did you stalwart this?
That is, I think, one of the latest Evolving Wilds I've ever seen. But that's perfect.
There we go. Troop to Malekith. Right, it's pretty open too.
Maybe, maybe side the Inspired Charge, because if we get a whole lot of,
flyers, and
if we got this, if we're getting the Scions from the drone and the Sky Spawner, it could be, could be effective. Just to, hate the Call the Scions, or
because that ramps them up to late game. That's probably what we don't want.
I mean, green has been open, but I've not seen any super payoff cards for green except for the
Kitesail Scout or Hedron Blade.
Oh, Blade for the side, or just take the full art land to make up for the last one. Yeah, take the land. Take the land.
Take the
no. Oh no, they will suck. There you go. Probably don't need another angelic gift. I'd just say take the land here too. That's what everyone does in this format.
Full arts.
Don't forget your mountain. Or no, you want.
Yeah, the mountain will stay in there. So. All right. So we're at 22 playable cards. We've got.
Wow. So looks like
light.
This would be an awesome for Converge. It's either the.
Oh, you want to do green too?
No. The Dampening Pulse is strong.
That doesn't have.
Dampening Pulse just does so much work for the most part, especially if you get it down turn 4. Benthic and Drone are just solid. What does this deck want, though? Blue's been open, so I'm almost wondering whether the Dampening Pulse would wheel, but I kind of feel like Dampening or Drone put up more in the 4-drop spot, but Dampening Pulse again.
Yeah.
Usually, I've never regretted it so far. I'm sure there's some matchups where it's ineffective, but never been disappointed.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh wow.
Oh, another Halimar Tidecaller.
Problem is we have not gotten many Awaken spells, you know.
It's true, but Halimar Tidecaller can bring them back, so.
Yeah, we just keep recycling.
I mean, what else are we getting?
How many awaken
A
spells?
Ghostly Sentinel,
We've got Rush of Ice, Encircling Fissure,
Planar Outburst.
So we've got 3.
I mean, it's either the Halimar Tidecaller or the Ghostly Sentinel for me.
I mean, I think gotta go for Tidecallers, and then you can
Tidecaller, and then just prioritize. There we
go. Goma.
Our creature's indestructible. That or like another Rush of Ice. But,
Goma's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you just put him down and just attack with impunity, like.
And how many other allies do we have?
He's an ally, isn't he? Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we gotta go Goma here.
He's an ally.
Hopefully the
He's
Rush.
an ally.
I think I will suspect the Rush wheels. Yeah. Woo.
There we go.
Ondu, yeah.
Ondu Rising.
On another Taju Warcaller day.
I was gonna say, somebody could have made a sweet, like, Abzan ally deck.
$10 says nobody's drafting green.
Let's see here, but yeah, definitely for what we're in.
For the Awaken purposes, yeah.
Ondu Rising plus Lifelink with our early drops, and the Awaken's only 5, and you get a 3-drop out of it?
So I guess...
4-drop, yeah, for 5 mana? I mean, that's... worth the load.
Blade Whirl for 2 or Rush of Ice for 1?
That has Awaken, but then this has Rally for a first strike, which works really well with the Core Castigator. You can just curve like Core Castigator into Core Blade Whirl into
how many creatures? We got 15. Okay, so we're not creature light here.
Not creature light, but not heavy either. I usually like to have 16, 17.
Yeah. I guess... Would be nice to have another Blade Rush of Ice, but again, I suspect another Rush of Ice will wheel, so I guess it's the Blade Whirl to fill up the 2-drop. Is it?
Let's see here. Bureaucrats.
Not much here. Maybe Lithomancers for the side, or...
Maybe dealt by colorless sources. Either that or like Great Horn for the side. I don't know if I'd play it, but...
Yeah, side the Great, yeah.
Let's see here. Prism Array, we got it!
Good call.
The last pick rare for like every...
I guess the Ghostly.
Yeah.
It's always solid flyer. Love that Vigilance. Oh, wow. That's... another 5... Oh, or just the Rampart. Or the Tightening Coils. Rampart just seems to do so much work usually. But the Tightening Coils is a great... Tightening Coils is so cheap and blanks pretty much anything.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd say the Tightening Coils.
Let's see here.
Red and green. Pretty open. Hate the Sure Strike or hate the Swarm Surge?
What do you think? I'd say probably the Swarm Surge.
I hate the Swarm Surge. Maybe side the Tactics sideboard? Yeah, we don't have one right now.
Coral Helm?
I don't
think we'd play it, but
just
would we rather hate like the Stalker or?
I don't think anyone's gonna play him anyways. I'd maybe hate the
Call the Scion. Another Manta? We'd rather have the Bridge.
Probably Bridge.
Vigilance.
We don't really have any combos. Or no, side the Felidar. We don't have one.
Oh yeah,
it's almost the end of the draft. We want one.
There's anybody with a good.
Yeah. Wow, another Blighted Step. So not the worst.
Let's see,
I don't think we'll play 2, will we?
Yeah, I think with splashing the red.
I hate the Null.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Prism Array.
Nobody likes you.
Alright, so we gotta make... I'm thinking this is an 18-land deck because of all of the Awaken abilities that we want to try to capitalize on the haste ability for. So we gotta make 4 cuts.
Career Griffins?
Maybe one of the griffins and the lookout, and maybe what?
So as far as playing Blighted Step, we have the one Angel of Renewal. This one I don't like because, I mean, if you're trying to ramp up into your Awaken abilities, then you have to sacrifice it to use its abilities. And by that time, you've usually either stabilized or lost. So I think the Blighted Step probably won't be necessary. What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's do that. We got Mountain Evolving Wilds. So, I mean, it looks fairly even between blue and white. And how many more mountains do you think we should have? Like,
just maybe one more.
Just one more? I was thinking two more.
Oh,
because you want to be sure to be able to.
We'll have
it.
That means we'll have 3 red sources, 2 mountains and an Evolving Wilds, right?
Yeah. So
Moto agrees.
One more. All right, let's see here.
If I take it back, we are going to run 17 solely because our high end caps out at a 6 drop. So
6. So
we'll see if we can make this work. We'll be back for round 1.